Hello there, and welcome to another episode of our Hogwarts Legacy Let's Play. My name is Slytherin Knight, and I am so happy you could join me. So in this episode, we're just gonna do as it goes, follow the quest line. Yeah, so don't know what else to say. At the moment, it's find our common room, leave our dorm, and find the common room. So, I hope you enjoy.
Revelio.
Anything in here? Not that I'm seeing. All right. Let's get into this. I'm beyond excited. Okay, metal grating. That's pretty cool. 6th years. 5th year. I wonder, can I go into the other dorms? I can.
Revelio.
Nothing of interest. Some fruit. Yes, I just ate your apple. That's funny. Okay. Wait. Alohomora for that, most likely. Okay, cool. So yes, there is stuff like to explore, to look at. 4th year. Well, yeah, might as well just keep going down. I'm curious.
Revelio.
Little sparse for 4th years. Okay. This game, I will say, this playthrough is going to be heavy on exploration. Because, I'm sorry, but I want to explore Hogwarts. You know what I mean? I want to see what Hogwarts has to offer, and that's what I want to do. And the developers even say, like, yeah, that's a big part of this game, is going to be, stuff like that.
Revelio.
Not seeing anything, so might as well, we'll check this last one here. So, 1st years? Okay, cool. Alright. And yes, that little yellow dots on the minimap is our tracker saying, hey. Oh, excuse me? Huh. What's this? Huh. This is so cool. The attention to detail is beautiful.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new 5th year must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon. Like that cool man.
That is not helpful.
Did you see the way
Can I help you?
Everyone, let them through.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
How would I respond to this? It was terrifying, it was exciting. I'm gonna say it was terrifying.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What were you reading?
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
And what do you mean?
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
I'm guessing he is probably our introduction to dark magic. That's what I'm going to assume, because that's what he's talking. That has to be what he's talking about. This is so... I love this.
Might want to think that again. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
I'm gonna play this like he kind of goes with the flow type thing, but wants to make a good first impression, so...
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely.
You know, go that route.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Because that sounds like a segue out, so I'll farewell then.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I mean, obviously I could have just talked to her, but clearly she likes flying. She's most likely on the Quidditch team. And all that, but Gaunt. Okay. Ominous Gaunt.
I really hope we get to see, or at least hear one today.
Interesting.
I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, that's interesting.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Then off I go.
I suppose not fair.
Oh. Turned it into turbo.
There are a few students here.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. here you are.
Huh.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year.
Very nice.
You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
What is this? First.
I sent an anonymous howler down to Hoghouse.
House
I
chest.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Interesting.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio!
A shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-winged horse. The largest kelpie ever reported in the Loch Ness is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Yeah, I like that. Okay, bit of experience. Okay, you've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field guide challenges are only way to achieve experience points. Oh, good to know. Huh. Didn't know that. Level XP earned from challenge increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Interesting. Collecting your first field guide unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Field guide notes. Huh. It has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete from the from appearances to critical upgrades. Okay. Okay, interesting. Very interesting.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio!
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
Wait, what'd that say?
Inside and outside of the castle.
Oh. Okay, I was like, what? I want to know what that chest was, but apparently I was getting too far from Professor Weasley. What is this? Oh, is this how you can... Oh, this is how you pick your... Excuse me. This is how you pick your spells to be on your hotbar. Okay. Oh, that's so much... That's so nice that they make it that easy.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Fast travel points. Very cool. Yeah. So touchpad opens the map. Two main areas. The left side of the map is where students, professors live. Includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select Grand Stairs. So this one? Okay, I see what they're... Okay. It's taken me a second. This is interesting. But, right. Academic points of entry, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annex. So she's unlocked that one. Okay. So do you want me to travel to it, I guess? Okay.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Good to know.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Let's go through some of this. Can you tell me more about the class?
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
And at this point in time, there's no curse or jinx on the position, so their professor gets to stay, which is, yeah, that's kind of cool.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Of course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We've been told to keep it kind of secret, so I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Yep, there it is.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio.
There was something. There it is. Central Hall Fountain. Oh, yeah.
Slytherins are lucky they get to sleep next to the lake. The water is so soothing. I brought sweets from Honeydukes to share with the girls in my dormitory tonight. No.
What is this? Something I can't do anything with yet.
Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
Something about a leafy vegetable with teeth.
I keep hearing something, but so this, yeah, this is our. Okay, this is cool. So challenges. That's what I was wanting to go into, because it showed I'd completed something. Hogwarts Regalia spectacles, Hogwarts Regalia gloves. We'll claim those some other time. Collections, this is our... Like, these are points of interest that I've collected so far. Okay. Tools and... Ah, yes, I did pre-order this on PlayStation 5, so I do have the Felix Felicis thing. And his... Oh, so that's what it's gonna do. Okay, that is not that bad. That is not that bad in terms of what it could have been. And here's the gear system. That's right. Huh, this does kind of remind me a bit like Destiny. That's not a bad thing. We do obviously have a few things, so I will be, now that I have a chance, be changing up my appearance. Yes. Yes, unless we find something better, this is what we will be looking like for the vast majority of the game. Just saying. Though, what does this one look like? This is the Dark Arts one. Oh, that's really cool. That is really cool. But that's what we'll be looking like for the most likely the majority of the game. This, I assume, is the Dark Arts version. Huh. That's actually not that bad. Yeah, Dark Arts Ensemble. That's not that bad. It looks better than the... Oh, yikes. Nope. Nope. Perfect, fast, stylish. Well, let's go with the stylish instead. Yeah, I like that. Obviously... Truly nothing in here. Not gonna add that. Alright. Just wanted to look at a couple of those things. Oh, that looks nice.
I think she's tired of finding partials.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I didn't like to lie to her. I will say that, though.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. That symbol is a main quest. Of course. Some quests are locked by spell and are level requirements. Good to know. You will need to be... Okay, new spells will be professor's assignments. So naturally we'll be doing professor's assignments religiously to just get all of those. I'm just saying. We will be doing those. So charms class or defense. I think we're going to do charms for... Okay, so we get Accio and Leviosa are the two spells. Let's actually go with Leviosa first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
He's not wrong. Welcome to Hogwarts.
I swear, I shall get on that train and go home.
Oh, that's nice.
Revelio.
Again, I keep hearing I don't know what it's hitting. Maybe it's those things? Well, what is this? Okay. A puzzle, clearly. I have no idea what this means. $17. Oh, wait a second. Is it saying... Oh, okay, so maybe these are adding up to something? I'll have to... We'll come back to that at some point. I do know that the other section of it is up here.
I enjoy my weekly visits to Dogwood.
But I have no idea as to what... Sorry, as to what this is. I wonder if we'll have an interaction where it's like, hey... So it was like that and 11. So that means that creature up there... Okay. Take that away, you get 10. So 10 plus that plus 10. Maybe that's 3? Maybe that counts as 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The newt is 7. Okay, so maybe that's that top one. And if we go by that logic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The fire crab. 6. Therefore, that needs to be the demiguise, perhaps. The demiguise being 1. Unless it can't be a demiguise. Okay. Maybe not. Wait, what was that? Oh, never mind. It's Latin. Okay, well, never mind. That's not what that is. Well, because I was thinking 10, if that's 10... If that is... If the Kraken is 10, and the Fire Crab is therefore 6, you would need a demiguise, but we can't get the demiguise. I'm curious as to how to open this. I'm assuming that this is correct. Because that would be 3, 14, 7. So we could just try each one. So, the unicorn. The unicorn is 2. I know this is taking up some time, but like I said, I want to explore. The rune spore. Excuse me, sorry. The rune spore is 4. Oh, so it goes... Okay, so they're going to be going... Rune spore's 4. This, like I said, the crab is 6. The fire crab is 6. Or no, that's not a fire crab. That's a raw. That's a ra'am. R-A''A'-M. That's not it either. The next one would be... I'm not sure what that creature is. I don't recognize it, if I'm being honest. But it's... Okay, we'll come back to this at some point. I don't want to spend too much more time on this.
Revelio.
Is this what I was hearing? Medieval wizard Gregory the Swarmy. Okay. Oh. Not sure I like you.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
You invented flu powder? Sorry, I'm gonna probably be slipping into a terrible English accent occasionally. Just because. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It was loading us out. Okay, cool. This is... I don't know, I love this so much so far. Is that a house elf? Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. There is a cat. Can I do... I can. I can pet the cat. Adorable. Adorable. There is a chest. I guess maybe it's above me? Perhaps... no. Okay. Onward. Well, after I check this, of course.
Revelio.
Almost every statue is gonna be something. Huh. Conjurer possibly started by Sir Cadogan, the Wyvern of Weir. Huh. Okay, so yeah, flu stations are everywhere. That's good. No, that's really helpful. All right.
Revelio.
Again, hello.
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him.
Okay. It always feels like it hits something, but... I mean, obviously, yes, there's a lock I can't open. Oh, well, this has to be something, right?
Revelio.
No? Really? I figured that might have been. Ooh. That's cool looking. Alright, enough dilly-dally. I can't help it. Hello? Okay, how do I... Oh, you can only open those... Okay, I see, because look, if you look below the eye, there's a don't see, so you have to be... You can't open those until you have the disillusionment charm. Okay, that's cool. I assume that's above me. I'm assuming the fire's above me, so... Yes. Oh, just right next to the classroom. Thank you.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
This is...
Revelio.
This is beyond what I thought it would be.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
She is interesting. She's a very interesting woman. I can already see that.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This is gonna be fun.
Levioso! Protego!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say...
I do!
Stupefy.
Complicates things. Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Very nice.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, Well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Very simple, very nice.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
So these are all... I could just talk to these people.
Nice work.
Oh, thank you.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Well...
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Battle arenas, perhaps?
Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
I love that they actually did give characters Scottish accents like that. Or is it Scottish or Irish? I do apologize if any watchers are either Scottish or Irish. I'm not the best at determining accents. In fact, I'm quite terrible at it. All right.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
My sister will be home.
Broaden your mind.
Hope she's brought me a new beaters back.
Revelio.
Nothing around me. So the next one is up. Oh, I see it. Augury. Nice. Irish Phoenix or Augury. I just can't help it. I'm enjoying this so much. Just the simpleness of it also. Just going to class and all that. It's...
Revelio.
What was that? There's another port.
Off on
The
another
tower.
adventure, are we?
Away from me! I'm sorry!
Again, I don't know what the mirrors do just yet, but I'm sure we'll find out eventually. Another cat. I wonder if there's something about this, about petting the cats, if that eventually gets you something, maybe? I don't know. Or it's just something you can do. I'll take it that way as well. Alright, up we go. I'm not entirely sure how long I'm going to make these episodes. Haven't decided on that yet, but... like as of right now, we're nearing the 45-minute mark, but we're still going to be going.
Revelio.
There's a chest in here. Can I go in? It's a lavatory. Diamond weave robe. Interesting. Oh, what in the... That's somebody's potion cauldron.
Well, aren't we the loveliest of people? And I don't say things
nothing. Oh, wait, what was that? I saw something. Just why? That's all I'm gonna say. Though we did get some new gear, I noticed. Side quests. Ah, yes, the This is interesting. Okay, I was gonna look at the gear. Yes, we got something new. So we have offense. So it's a direct upgrade. Nice. Of course, then we have to change our appearance every time. But that is an upgrade. Okay, so that's something that'll be interesting. Keeping your eye out for like better gear. Trying to figure that out. I'm sure there's going to be gear, like as you get better stuff, that is like suited for certain things.
I wish I
Revelio.
To go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back.
I can't even cast Loom on for 2 seconds.
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't
Again.
say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flag?
Again, it goes...
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flag.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Flack.
Again, I don't know. 03, maybe. Oh, wait. Is that the sequence? 03, 035, maybe 7? But these are going by the odd numbers. I don't know. 4, I keep thinking it's like add them up. For this, like 4, take 4 away, you get 8. That would be, and then the unicorn is 6. Or the unicorn, yeah, the unicorn's 2, which takes it down to 6, unless I'm reading this backwards, but I don't think I am. Which means the unicorn, oh wait, so that one. But obviously I need 2 here, which I can't get.
Revelio.
And there is no hint, which is annoying. Which is 9. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can't do these yet? I don't know. Wasting enough time. Let's go on to the Charms class.
Oh, everybody knows you.
I had an awful time in
Alright, this is how we learn Accio.
The margins were as black as soot. And it was a copy from library. Scribner's got to have me for that.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, this is great.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
I like him so much. He's bombastic and he's fun. I wish I'd had more teachers like that.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay, sure. I'm game.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will, but instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them Accio. Excellent control there.
Can't get much better than that. Oh, that one's off. Yeah.
That's it.
That one's off. That's okay.
Focused. Splendid.
Got two of them, but I missed one. That's too bad.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this.
Not bad.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Very good.
Here we go. Phew.
Not quite enough.
Brilliant. Let us
I was
see
trying to knock hers out of the way.
There we go.
Accio.
perfect score. Remarkable.
Very nice. I don't guess knocking hers off made a difference, but...
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Oh, okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
Alright, gonna wait for it to...
Accio.
So yeah, let go once you get to the green.
That's it.
Here we
Oh.
go.
Okay.
Quite impressive. Be sharp.
Okay. That's all I need to get is in the green.
Yes!
Accio.
But we'll take a perfect score.
2 perfect rounds. You're a natural. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice
Very
carved
cool.
out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
Revelio.
humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Of course.
A word,
And then we'll
if
probably
you
be
would.
wrapping up for the day.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Level 3. Very cool. Wait, are you asleep?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Alright, everybody. Well, wrong button, but really, well, this is a cool way of looking at it, I guess. There we go. But yeah, we'll just look at it from here. So, I do believe this is where we're going to wrap up today's episode. We're over an hour. I don't really want the episodes to go this long, but you know, 2 lessons. I wanted to get into the lessons first to see what they're like, see what's up with that, and I've enjoyed it so far. So, yeah, in the next episode, obviously continuing on with the story and seeing where it takes us. I hope you're looking forward to it. But anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, which I sincerely hope you did, feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe to the channel to stay up to date for when I post new content. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to read them. But yeah, other than that, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.